It be time for DJ Sterf.
Hey, what's up everyone? DJ Sterf here, about to play Five Nights at Freddy's Ruin. It's been a while. It's been a busy several months here, so maybe I'll talk about that at some point through this walkthrough. This walkthrough is not going to be your typical walkthrough, alright? I'm not just going to play through in the happy path and all that. I'm going to go through, sightsee. This is going to be the extended walkthrough and a little bit of commentary along the way. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. It'll be a little bit different, but you know, be patient and I think you'll get some pretty neat information, alright? Here, alright, Security Breach Ruin. You notice the menu is a little bit different. You have the logo here, nice and crisp. You got the Play Ruin option. Warning, we recommend completing Security Breach first for the best narrative experience. You also have the options menu. So now you have build number here. So you see 2023-7/19, July 19th was the build date here. So they tested it at several days before the release as well, so hopefully that's pretty good. At least the latest build, I should say. Hopefully the testing was not just done in that short span. You have here in the general menu a stealth indicator toggle, so you can toggle whether you want to see Cassie's standing or crouch position. You have the credits as well as the Ruin credits now, so those are separate. Different teams and such. The Help You blurb time I should also mention, and Help You spell with an I is interesting. And then the controls. You have the crouch toggle, so I think this could actually help with speedrunning, so you won't have to like wreck your pinky finger with hitting the control like that. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the crouch toggle, that option to have that is pretty nice. And you have as well some Ruin specific controls. You have the inventory, security, AR mask. You've seen the trailer, I'm sure. So if you haven't seen any other walkthroughs, which at this point I'm pretty sure y'all have probably seen people play through, and at the same time it's not fair for me to play through right away because this is going to be a 100% run and I know where everything is. Flashlight, distract, next camera, previous camera, and then I have zoom minimap in and out. This doesn't have a default control, but I just have it as minus and plus without the shift key, so that's just an easy way to zoom in and out of the camera mini-maps, so we'll get to that. Video, I'm just running 1080p for this video. I actually was running this at 2560 by 1440 without a problem, but yeah, it's on OBS too, so I don't want the frame rate to get choppy at points because it has more of a potential to do that. Audio, loud jump scares, let's go. Gonna bust our eardrums playing this. Alright, let's play it. Alright, new profile. Security Breach Ruin. I hope you enjoy this playthrough. I will give it my best. As always.
Gregory? You there? I got your message. Gregory, are you there?
Alright, so now we are in a very dilapidated pizzaplex. You see, this is quite updated from what it was before. I like the icon in the lower right as well. It's kind of neat. Pizzaplex destroyed. Alright, let me read this one. Temporarily closed. Earthquake shakes Pizzaplex. Yeah, Lorem ipsum dolor sinamet. That's what no one likes the paint itself. That's just a typical placeholder for publication. So, alright, now we have over here, you see the scaffolding where Cassie came through, and she's on caffeine, she's Caffey. Alright. Anyway, so Pizzaplex destroyed, you definitely see that. Let's see what's up. So Cassie cannot jump off of this. It's funny too because this says come back now instead of come back soon. You have a bright light shining through, and yeah, it's just really gone to the ways of nature. It's just been wrecked over time here. Some boxes. That Freddy Fazbear's Pizzaplex logo. Little crush that box there. And you have a ladder. That's kind of cool. Let's take the ladder. Going down.
I don't get it. Why would Gregory tell me to come to this old place and then not be here? What is that? Maybe if I get up there, I can see better.
All right. So you can climb up the ladder one more time. So make your trip efficient. If you do, it won't let you climb up a second time. I don't necessarily think that is a feature, but at the same time, that's the way it is. You have a bunch of graffiti on the wall, so I can't figure out what all that says right there. Then you have a Glamrock Chica little iconic representation. You have the lightning bolt for Glamrock Freddy, and then some other graffiti all over the place. You have bye, and then don't go in alone. All right. Not the same Pizzaplex as it was, and not the same condition, I said. I should say, I mean. Already stumbling over my words. So I got back from a really long trip. As you see, the pipe leakages here, creating the Sea Bonnie swimming pool in the lower level. But I took a trip down, was in the Juggling World Championships. I should say World Juggling Championships, WJCs, and did very well. I entered 8 events and got 8 gold medals, so that's as well as I could have done. Very happy with that. Oops, bad luck. I had some pretty good luck there, though. And anything in here? But juggling is basically running while juggling, or it comes from, it's a portmanteau. It's juggling is jogging and juggling. What do we have here? Ooh. Now see, this right here, this plush in-game, I thought this was a home run of a design. And if they made plush like these, that would be a top-notch item of merchandise for me, in my opinion. What do y'all think? But you have here, turning Freddy into Yellow Bear, the initial name of Golden Freddy, which I believe Scott took the name that was being used in the community and made that canon. It's for Golden Freddy, but Gilded Frederick over here, the gold paint. Anyway, then you have this little truck you're going to tote a bunch of stuff in. Doesn't look like it's in a very good spot. Looks like it's about to take a dive. That's a lot of money wasted if that happens. Got a Freddy cutout, like it. Some more spray paint. Got the Helpy icon in it. Danger. Extremely flammable? Or talk about the fumes. Fumes toxic. Do not inhale. Remember these from the initial game? The little belt stanchions. These you could jump on and then jump over to this area where you would pick up your Fizzy Faz early in the game. Well, you can't do that anymore. So unfortunately, this is all blocked off. And as I say that, it'd be funny if they patched that back in, or if someone figured out a way to do that. But there's really no purpose because that's all blocked off now. And at one point, maybe you could have been able to jump up there, but you can't anymore. Pardon our mess. We'll be back soon. Pretty cool. But my destination here, I'm going to go up to the elevator area. Look at that. Used to be able to go through here. See Glamrock Chica out there eating trash and pizza and more trash and more pizza and then more trash. Alright. You get the point. Bunny hopping is still a thing. So I'll be doing that quite a bit on this run. Even though I'm not really going for time. It's just more efficient to move like that. 50 kilograms of concrete. Helpy style. Alright, Fazbear Construction Inc. I want to be able to visit that facility. Find out where all that equipment's coming from. Freddy Fazbear Construction Simulator. You have Love, Fazbear. I can't decipher this one. I don't know if y'all can. It looks like a really broken bicycle or something. I can't tell. I can't tell what that says at all. Might just be kind of a design. Just there for decoration. It's just for decoration. Don't go in alone. Have the original signs there. So this is the entire area. And again, this is the extended walkthrough, so I'm not going for time here. I'm going for the entire experience, admiring the work. And if you want to see something like this, then this is your walkthrough, hopefully. R.I.P. Rest in Pizza. Pizza! We have that, the parking garage here, that entrance. I remember having Glamrock Freddy stand by that right there and picking up the texture of that garage door, the roll-up door there. That was interesting. So now we have the complimentary entry pass, but now it's just a flashlight. So if I go over here and I try to enter without a flashlight, you'll notice something. Cassie expresses one thing here.
No way I'm going in there without a flashlight.
I mean, can you blame her, though? I mean, look at this. Just very hard to navigate, hard to see. A lot of rubble in there, so may as well. Let's go get that flashlight. That's great! Flashlight. New info. Sure. Alright. For those dark and scary places. So we have real collectibles, rather, and then AR collectibles as well. So, interesting. We'll have some AR world experience, I'm sure, especially with that AR mask. We have the objective here, find Gregory. Looks pretty cool. So Chica over here looks pretty content. Looks like the neck on the guitar is maybe a little bent. Roxy looked like she's been glammed up at the salon. Very, very happy. You have Freddy getting the Monty treatment. But Monty has that too. I wonder if that's foreshadowing in some form. Wouldn't that be interesting? I don't think I can climb back there, but... Thank you, headless staff bot. I know that's not your head right there. It's just a big old rock, but... If I could turn that into a normal cranium for you, then... I'd do that. Poor staff bot. Alright, Chica trash can. Is there someone hiding here? Oh, look at that. Another one of those Freddy plush. But you know, speaking of that Freddy plush, as you see some cacti here, a top hat, the guitar, and I believe that is Monty's guitar, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong on that. But anyway, the backpack that came out has that same design as that plush that I really like, that I was talking about there. Bunch of eyeballs there. Interesting. Miss Fizzy Faz. I wonder if Cassie will get that title. Maybe we'll have some Fizzy Faz drinking contests, and you'll have to win. You have to beat an animatronic, because they'll short circuit when they drink Fizzy Faz. I don't know what that says, but that's probably very decipherable. Looks kind of like a N and then C, NCOHBVIE. Yeah, that's it. That's got to be it, right? I don't know. If y'all know what this says, put that in the comments. How about that? Forever. And it says forever, and you'll probably see the ever part later. Interesting. And then a heart. Little bunny. Danger. What is danger? What is danger? I don't know what danger is. If you know what danger is, put it in the comments. It's danger. Alright. Here. Messed up turnstile. Toolbox. Got the trash cans. All that. Can't quite jump over that. Be crazy if you used to be able to jump over there and get stuck. Fortunately, you can't now. You have an ATM overturned here. Trash can overturned. Love the designs. A Monty trash can. And the trash bin, I guess I should say. And then the Freddy. You got a funky bow tie. Can't enter this door. Then you remember the statue that was over here? All front and center? Yeah. It's kind of broken. Very broken. Poor Freddy. Freddy ATM's all messed up because of that, too. Got a forklift here. So we have a few forklifts already. That's interesting. We'll see if a forklift is important later in the game. Have a Roxy trash can. Trash bin. Got a bunch of stuff over here. Like that basketball there. Over here, remember the Mr. Hippo magnet? Well, this one's already been open. You can't actually access it. You also can't jump up on here. You used to be able to. This was a nice way in the base game of getting away from the animatronics. You just jump on here and go in far enough on this like wooden platform that you wouldn't get caught by Chica. Didn't always work, but at least gave you a chance. Got some overturned computer monitors, boxes, all that. Kind of a mess. Another overturned ATM with a broken screen. That's not very useful. What you got back here? Ooh. That Nightmare on, though. And an ATM. I wonder what that's gonna do. Uh-oh, uh-oh! Oh, man. That went right through my head. Ow, my head. I have a headache now. I think that's the official line. Alright, so the top floor of the Glamrock Gifts. Ooh. It's pretty messed up over here. Fragile. Got a Monty plush. Oh, but what if you go near here? Oh, that's crazy! It's crazy when you know that, when you don't know that it's going to happen. Oh, man. So people have noticed that I'm on the credits. Not as many as I would have expected initially, but if people watch the whole credits all the way through, they can see I was involved in some level. Just what capacity, no one really knows right now. Maybe if you've watched whatever video this will be, you probably know by then. They're still here, forever and ever. Woo! Look at that. Can you still do this? Yeah. You can still do a magic curtain jump on this and then climb up on top of the door. Yeah. Okay, well this is a cool bird's eye view. So Cassie has a little bit of Spider-Man skills. Maybe she got that from, maybe she's related to Gregory. Who knows? Got that Spider-Man skill. Some wall climbing. Even when it doesn't make the most sense. Zing, I like that. Is that right? Is that, yeah, it's Zing, yeah. I was about to say it looks like ZNG, like PNG. Oh, we have an audio spike from Gregory over here. Over here! Another oops, bad luck. Guess they were pretty consistent on how they did their their graffiti. Yeah. Pretty cool. I spent the night here and lived. Nice rabbit. Ooh, you got some quadrants. What's this? Filled with anxiety. Cedar. what are you, wizard? What are you comparing? Yeah, I'm really high on the cedar scale, but not so high with the filled with anxiety. Filled with fury, or let's see, what's under there? I can't quite tell what's under there. Let's see. Tag yourself? I don't even know. I don't even know. Run, Fox, run. As Gregory's like, please help me, please help me. And I'm like, oh, check out this cool graffiti. One interesting thing, you can't walk over all of these wooden pallets from every side. It's just one interesting factoid. Looking out over the lobby again. So here's your bird's eye view on this. Pretty cool. It almost looks like a planetarium over there. It's not. I think that's what the effect was meant to be. That's where you would have entered the El Chip area arcade and all that with a Superstar arcade, I think, is what that was. Got some rubble here, some shrapnel. No entry. Ghost. What does this say? I don't even... Skitty 7? I don't even know. He was our superstar. Aww. Aww. Anger. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go through. Here we go. Oh, there, that one right there. See, it says, do not eat the chowder. So I guess we won't be eating that chowder. Or maybe we will.
Are you there? Is someone there? I'm trapped. Help!
Gregory? I got your message. Where are you?
Help! Something grabbed me. It won't let me go. You have to find me. I'm trapped in the sinkhole under the raceway.
Under Roxy Racers? That's all the way on the other side. I'm not even close.
Yeah. Roxy Talkie. Look at that. A walkie-talkie of my favorite character. Ah, so we got a tell already. Cassie likes Roxy. Her spirit animatronic of sorts, I suppose. Alright, so we have the elevator shaft here. Got a walrus. Got some more graffiti all over the place. And that's an interesting noise because there could be an elevator up there. It might be a little bit dangerous. It would have been interesting had there been a spot here where you could climb and then get stuck, but looks like that's not a thing. Maybe it was at some point. This almost looks like Texas, but it's not, I'm sure. Quite sure it's not. But some cool side artwork. You know, all these little touches are really nice additions out of the entire ambiance of the, as the ambulance of the area. Let's party. Another ghost right there. So Ghost has been doing some graffiti work here. Got a little spot here. You hear the footsteps there. That could be touched up a little bit. Alright, but here we go. Ladder time. Whoa. She was almost a Cassie sandwich with that one. It's interesting, the frame rate does drop quite a bit on this one right here, in this area. But anyway, there's nothing really more to explore over here, so we're going to climb up. But yeah, all these little details in the level really add up. A lot of work was put in. Alright, up here we have some of the vintage signs from Security Breach. 100% of fatal fatal accidents involve human beings. Hang in there. Fazbear, we got that like tool cabinet or whatever that is. High voltage, all sorts of stuff. Those lockers, you don't want to put your gym shorts in here, you're gonna get electrocuted. That would probably not be good. So we're gonna go through, low clearance, watch your head. And we're back in the vents. Man. Anything with fans in it. And vents. You have a throwback to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The fan, of course, all the way back to Five Nights at Freddy's. The original OG Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Ooh. This looks a little creaky. What if we go backwards? I guess shout out to Daco there. I don't think Cassie really said oof.
I'm okay.
Alright, I notice here there are some flies here, so you can enjoy them eating trash around you. Wow. Just a little detail. Hanging with the flies. It's probably not a good place to be. But we're here, and we're dealing with it. Got a headless staff bot over here. Doesn't look too good. He's seen better days. And, you know, I'm actually going over some problem spots that were in old builds just to make sure that everything's clean and has been fixed on those. Not everything has been fixed at this point, but a whole lot of stuff has. And there was a lot of work put into QA and fixes and all that, so at least one thing that I can know for sure and say for certain, I mean, Steelwool wants to provide the best experience for the fans, and that was a big thing about this DLC. It's free DLC on top of the initial game, and a lot of people were complaining about Security Breach being $40 without any sale on it. it's a pretty big game, but this, on top of that, is a nice addition. So, as we see Chica.
Chica? What happened to you?
Looks like she's been at the
You look
mozzarella
awful.
buffet. Sorry, Cassie, I was talking over you for a second. Talking about the mozzarella buffet. You look awful. Alright. What else? What else? That's basically the kitchen, but here with the Chica Chug. Got the bobbing chicken toy right here. That's pretty cool though. Look, it's got the leg designs on that too. That's kind of cool with the patterns. Matches. Well, this one's been torn up like crazy. So Chica's not in very good condition. You see that already. I mean, just like the Pizzaplex. So nothing has been doing maintenance. I guess no cleaning bots or whatever have been doing a job here. And we have the next room. What we got here? Got everything blocked off here. You can see a little bit of a ray of light shining through there. So that area still exists, but you can't get out to the food court anymore. Then you have the condiment truck and then one turned over here. So everything's in kind of bad shape here. Turn around. Here's the area where we used to be able to go down to the Chica boss battle area, if you remember that. The elevator. You have Staffbot arm reaching out. Help me. I'm suffocating electronically on living waste. Trash everywhere. Alright, alright, alright. Got some trash cans. Pretty cool. Alright, that's still a thing. Ooh, I like that. Climb and party on top of the trash cans here. Pretty cool. There's the... Hey, they fixed that. Awesome. Well, most of the way. Okay, no, that part isn't. There's still some minor things there visually, for sure. One thing that you'll see with most studios is they'll have a priority system, and they'll rate their bugs in terms of the level of priority. So the significance of how bad the bug is, or how much it's going to affect the gameplay experience and all that. And so sometimes you'll get to a point where you have so many bugs that you fix the major ones, but then you leave some of the minor ones that don't really affect the gameplay that much. But it's interesting you can't land on this one either. You kind of slide off of that one. But you have something here. That's something interesting right there. You've probably seen this in the teaser trailer too. So if I go here...
What's this thing? I think it's supposed to power the door.
Indeed it is, Cassie. We have a single chair blocking the door from being opened, so I cannot go to the food court and run around forever because that thing is ginormous. Man, I feel like they potentially could have created the game console with the entire Pizzaplex because that thing is so huge, but then they can create basically smaller experiences within this framework with future installments. So I don't know if there's going to be future DLC, and that's me being completely candid. I don't know. But this right here is a great addition to what was with Security Breach. And I guess I'm taking the not so popular opinion, because I did like Security Breach because of its replayability and then all the routes you could take, as well as some of the glitches that you could use to create funny routes that were done so fast that it was kind of comical. Those were fun for me. So maybe I'll go back to that at some point. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff you can do, and if you go to speedrun.com, there's all sorts of categories you can play as well. I mean, you can play laser tag and try to get through as fast as you can, or faster blast, I should say, and then getting jump scared. So kind of like an astral spiff, like, hey, let's find all the animatronics and get jump scared and then do the time. So stuff like that, but there's all sorts of ways you can play the original Security Breach just because it's so expansive. So let's get this tool right here, and we'll continue on the walkthrough. So I'm being long-winded here.
A fast wrench. It's just like my dad's.
Just like your dad's. All right. Lore hunters rejoice. Charge all conduits to the correct level. Point the fast wrench at the conduit to charge it. And we are going to do just that. I could have been much more efficient at that. I didn't have to fill it up all the way there. But now we have a big stairwell down. I wonder where this leads. Well, over here, we have some LOD issue there. You see this at some points here. Where those kind of pop in and out. It's for optimization purposes. It's kind of an equivalent of quality scaling based on the distance you are away from something. So that occurs in some places throughout the game, but see here, it's pretty messed up. Whatever happened here, everything's overturned. So with the earthquake, that would make sense. That could happen with a major earthquake there. I wonder if you could just jump down here. Let's do that. Ooh. Oh, hello. So we just jumped down the entire staircase. Let's go down the actual way so we're not skipping over everything. But that is a legit skip that you can do right now. That was never patched out, but that was pointed out. You can also do this. You can walk across here. I don't think that this is really necessarily intentional, but Cassie may have some spidey senses if she's... Speaking of spider webs there, maybe Cassie threw that. Maybe she is Spider-Man or Spider-Woman, and then we're going to see here she's going to climb on walls and stuff. But this lintel right here, I don't think she should be able to go on, but she can on some spots. Here, you have some rubble. Everything fell through here. Looks pretty dangerous. Got some concrete bags, 50 kilograms. Again, we've seen that before. Overturned shelving. Looks like that's from the kitchen. You're not going to see the blob again, but we saw the blob earlier. Hey, that's much better. Alright. Utilidors. So this is the Monty Chase area, basically, but it's the area where, like in a theme park, you would go underneath, like mascots or, you know, people dressing up or whatever will go underneath, and that's how they will transport themselves around a massive theme park. So people won't see them going through, but yeah, that's the underground, basically, Utilidors area, or at least under the main levels. Some falling ceiling stuff here. Oh, that... Are you flipping me off? What the heck, StaffBot? And over here, yeah, some server equipment here. Looks like it hasn't been taken care of very well. It's fallen through for the most part, but the cables are still intact, so some of it is still on. You always have these consoles.
Thank you for visiting, and we hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you, Andy Field. Thank you, based Andy Field. And then we have... Oh, we got a place we can go through there. Presumably. And then a StaffBot here. More server stuff. That one looks like it's about to fall, and it hasn't been grounded too well. Look up at you and be like, "You're grounded, mister." But it's not. It's not grounded. Needs to be. And a trash can there. And you remember here, you used to be able to go through here. So we can't exactly go to the tape room anymore. Ooh. This looks ominous. That looks super clean. That screen right there looks just super clean. I like that. Ooh, and now we're back. And we're in Gator Golf.
Where'd that freaking Monty thing go? I better find a way out before it comes back.
Alright, so we are in the stomach room of Gator Golf. And over here, got some more ruin over here, a lot of stuff. Got some fish bones over here. A little fish bone sculpture. That same iconic graffiti and such. Fragile boxes over there. but they are the right side up, so they're at least well taken care of. That's at least nice. Taking care of some of the stuff. The glassware, well, no, we don't know that is glassware. It's just a fragile indicator there, but this side up, everything's organized, even though it's messy. Some people like that.
Hi. Free mask. Please take a mask. Take a mask. Take a mask.
What if I don't want to? What if I don't want to? Oh, I gotta take the mask. Alright, well, we've seen this before. Almost looks like a bar of soap on her head because of the,
Please enjoy.
the finger.
Weird. It's not a Bonnie mask. Look at all the wires and stuff.
Okay. I can't move around. If I view info, I can see here. A strange mask left behind by some Phaz technician. So it's a security mask, and we're going to put that on now.
Cool.
Alright. We have a new little helper right here. Welcome to VANNI, the Virtual Augmented Neural Network Integration Unit. New user detected. Pairing occipital transponder. Stay calm, this won't hurt a bit.
Ow!
Woo!
That hurts.
And do not be surprised by your surroundings. You are still in the real world, but Fazbear Entertainment has made it better. Uh-oh. With this security mask, you can locate and repair all the pesky security nodes that are locking down the mesh network here in the Mega Pizzaplex. And you can hear Helpy talking here. Call me Helpy. You can always count on me because it's my job to help you succeed in your new job. So Helpy sounds like he's from Animal Crossing almost. But one thing as well, the occipital transponder. So the occipital lobe is in the back of your, it's in the back part of your brain. If you're wearing a mask, is that like going through or around? Oh my goodness, either way, that's a long way to tap into that part of your brain. That's wild. All right, anyway, I'm just thinking of the physics behind that. So now we're in the AR world. Augmented reality. I love the purple. Like, the purple's really awesome. I like purple. I don't like purple guys persona, but I like the purple. I like the purple. I commend that color, but I don't commend purple guy. Alright, so we have an overturned vending machine. We got some boxes and such. And then over here you can see MaskBot. And interesting that it's basically just the MapBot model in AR mode. You don't see the bunny ears. And if you look at the bunny ears, okay, here we go.
What are you still doing here?
Hello, real world. Lucky for you, the transponder implant allows me to communicate wirelessly even when your mask is removed. Just another Phaz-mazing benefit of being a Class V, Class 5 technician. Of course, you will have to put your mask back on to get any real work done. So here, it would be interesting if that were, you talked about the implant, so whether it was something that, I don't know, if that, what if it was through the eyeball? Good grief. Oh man, that could be another possibility as well. So it goes through the ocular route, but oh man, that's interesting. I don't even know. What y'all think? I'm looking too much into this. But the scalp, this is basically a MapBot with a scalp pulled up, so it looks like a bunny. And it gives you a mask, so it's MaskBot instead of MapBot. I know Ray McCaffrey posted on Twitter, basically trolling, saying that MapBot wasn't in the game. And you will see, presumably, that is just a troll. Alright, so here. Note also... No, I don't know. Note also nothing. Alright, keep going. If you try to do this conduit puzzle in AR mode, you can't. You gotta do this in the real world. Alright, alright. One nice part is you can go back and fill it up a little bit. Right on the edge there. You have some artifacts here. Meat Bites, XL, and L Chips. Is that the nacho chip flavor? Nacho cheese. Nacho cheese! It's mine. Another wash your paws poster. Hello, buddy. How you doing? So we have the wet floor bots as before, or the caution bots, or the hazard bots. I always call them wet floor bots, but I'm sure that's probably not the canonized name here. You can hold to deactivate, but what is this noise? You hear some baby crying and screaming and laughing noises at times. I'm going to deactivate all of the bots. So that's bot number 1, all right?
I swear that doorway was blocked.
We'll have to give them all names. This one will be Samuel. I deactivated Samuel. Alright. Crash right there. Gonna get our second item here. The AR Bonnie Pinata. That's pretty neat. Anything on that? Filled with carrot drop candy. That's pretty neat. And then the previous one, the AR Glam Monty plush. You have It's Hard to Look At as the comment. Our mission right now, escape Monty Golf, stay away from Monty, you are lucky to be alive. And that is very true here. I mean, that was a pretty nasty trip down that waterway. Look at that decor. So you have some eggs and some hatched eggs, and then you have the baby Monty here. And some overturned golf holes here. Or I should say laying on their sides. I go back into the real world here, or the normal mode. See, they're just normal there. One interesting thing too, you note there, this is the sour lime flavor in normal mode. You put on your AR mask. Ooh, interesting. It's grape flavor, so it's the Roxy one, but color coordinated in this case. So, yeah. Just resting on the bench. Got some ball pit balls in the corner there. And some watery scenery. Remember in FNaF AR with the Ghost Pirates, the pirate ride? That reminds me of that. You have some things reminiscent of that. You have Ostrich right here. Very key to the lore. Ostrich, run fox run.
What's that supposed to be?
That is a Fazbear Technician remote camera station. Lucky for you, it is already deployed and has an active power supply. These little boxes represent the active security cameras in this area. Select the camera to see what it sees. Alright. So I'm going to select camera 1. Oh, look. It's me. Or at least it's Cassie. It's in-game me right now. We have security camera station Monty Golf 1, cam 1, and you can use basically A and D to swap cameras as well. Please push the flashing intercom button. So some of these also have audio enablement, so we'll use that here.
Gregory, are you there?
Ooh, and it lures Monty right away.
That's my voice.
Fun trick, huh? I created it using samples of your voice. Experienced employees use intercom recordings like this to direct animatronic performers to specific locations. You know, for autographs and photo ops. Hey, you have the, you know. That's familiar. Alright, and if I go over to camera 4, I can do the same.
Gregory, are you there?
And Monty. Looking very ruined, for sure. Got that mohawk going on. I can't use the intercom here, and I can't use it here. And I'm fortunate that I can't here because I don't want Monty all in my area. So that's a camera station, but you notice as well, spoiler alert, you can zoom out. So if you use the plus and minus and all that, you can also do this. But if you click here, interesting. Secret area. A bunch of question marks. You got 2 stacks of 6 question marks, so you got 12 of them. I don't think that's significant at all, but a door opens. Wonder what'll happen with that. Some things will be easy to miss. But again, this will be a comprehensive 100% walkthrough and such. And hopefully I don't forget something along the way and have to backtrack, because that would stink as well. exploring the scenery at this point. A malfunction there. Sparking up. Y'all remember Spark Notes? We used to have Cliff's Notes, and then there was Spark Notes, like book summary and all that. So you'd go on Spark Notes and get a book summary. It was very useful. You can still climb some stuff a little bit. So there's some catch spots still exist in this game, but a lot of them have been prevented over time. Fortunately, things like this, like if you could jump over this, that would be pretty crazy, jumping into the middle of the level, which probably doesn't have a real floor, and then you just fall through. But fortunately, those are taken care of pretty decently from what I can tell so far. All right, here, Monty's Gator Golf, the back 9. All right, let's play it. It's so nice to see Gator Golf again. And in this as well, you can jump once with spacebar for every stroke. But just something a little cool there. And I like that you can see through the wall there. As you see the bots there. Oh man. All right. Down. Let me time this just right if possible. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Already ruined. What the heck? Alright, so this one right here. Just think, with Roxy, just think Sweet 16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Yay! I can't believe hole 2 didn't work on that. That stinks. Alright. That may have been too soon. Oh, that's not going to work either. Ah, a little sloppy. Sorry about this. Alright, I'm going to go out here. And it went over. Wow. 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 Let's restart this. Let's restart. Well, no, let's... Okay. I'll finish this one. I'm gonna go back and do this again, though. That's so frustrating. Alright, this one's the tricky one. I'm gonna be, like, right on the edge. Go... There. That's too far. Oh, but that's really close. A little rusty. Right there. And you're gonna go 11. 11. Almost 11, actually. It's like 10 in a little bit. Oh. I'm just gonna jump here to slow down the momentum a little bit. Too hard, isn't it? Oh, no, that's good. Alright, so that's... that's the other 9 holes. So those are the back 9. Those actually weren't initially holes 10 through 18. There's some mix in there. But yeah, some of those are a little sloppy, so yeah, I'll go back and maybe I shouldn't do that in this playthrough. All right. we're going to keep proceeding, but I will go back after this and play that again for certain. I got to get a better score than 14 on it for a video. All right. But I think you get the point of lining stuff up and, you know, getting everything just right. Look at that buoy. This isn't Kids Cove. Interesting, too. You have a mishmash of scenery from a few different spots, all in this area in Gator Golf. Of course, Staffbot. Sounds like and looks like you've had better days. Especially the, do you need assistance? Roar, roar. All right. Little shed in the middle. Remember you used to get one of the item boxes here, one of the gift boxes in there. Now it looks pretty messed up. What about here? What about here? Yep. That's cool. What about here? Yep. Even with the degraded texture, it looks like those are melted, but you still get a little bit of the ball pit experience even so. Got the vines hanging down. All sorts of stuff. So look at all this decoration. A lot of work was put in here. This is free DLC. Isn't this crazy? As we see Monty toppling the ladder and rushing away. Interesting that Monty rushed away that time instead of going toward us. But that leads us to the next point. So we need to go over here. Now I can't toggle my mask. You hear that sound effect. That signifies that. And I can't jump on that wall. And I can't do a wedge jump here. Would have been crazy had I been able to do that and jump over this wall and fall through the world. That would have been really crazy. What if I look up?
Don't stop looking for me. I need your help.
Gregory! Gregory! I can hear you.
If you can hear me, turn off all security. Turn it all off.
Security? What are you talking about? None of this makes sense.
Security knows. Find them and turn them all off. I can't get out until that happens.
Gregory? Security nodes? What the heck are those?
So, totally legit, right? Yeah, just turn off all security, please, please. Oh, man. Oh, Gregory. Alright, here we go. Ooh, it's a Monty Claw. Monty Claws. Giving you your gifts for Christmas or something. And over here, see this camper? Well, you can go in. Collect your item box. AR Nightmare plush. Y'all think that should be AR Nightmarion plush? I thought it should be, but let me know in the comments. You got all sorts of things to comment about now. Now you got comic page 5 over here. So over here, let's go to all collectibles. We've gotten the AR Nightmare plush. It's from that old headset game. Alright, and then here. So I guess here you have the old headset game that could tie in with Ugh, choking on saliva. You could have the tie-in with other VR games, for example. 5 Nights at Freddy's VR, or you could tie that in with FNaF AR. Man, what was... Okay, FNaF AR Special Delivery. Yes, okay. See, I haven't played it all that much, so that's the thing. Anyway, AR Bonnie Pinata here, filled with carrot drop candy. And what was the other one I was going to look at? Here. Yeah. Comic page 5. Ooh, so we have the van ending right here. Not the Vanny ending, but the van ending. What is it called? The car battery ending on speedrun. So, Gregory was always so creative. We see here, this is one of Gregory's drawings. reminds you of the comic book page endings instead of the 3D animations. Makes you wonder, what's up with that? Did Gregory draw all those? Definitely the drawings, the drawings here are much less polished than the drawings in the actual endings, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Where? In the comments! Alright. So you can't go underneath a camper. It would have been crazy had you been able to go under the camper before and just toured in and fallen through the world over there. That would have been really crazy. Or maybe fallen through to another door and then fallen into another room. That might have been crazy too. But you can't do that now. Oh no. Oh no! Jump through that wall. Alright, that should be...
That door's electrified. Something's gotta be powering it.
The door is in emergency lockdown mode. Check the AR world for active security nodes. Deactivate those nasty nodes and the door should open right up. You notice Helpy's eyes change colors as well. It goes from blue to yellowish orange. It's interesting. Actually, let's look at that stage one more again. Here. Woo! Look at that. That hologram. That is really cool. What if... Wow, the X is over his eyes, too. What is... Is that an X over his eyes, or is that a flash? Is a check? Various symbols. Anyway. Alright, we're going upstairs. Got some more graffiti. Let's say James right there. You could have all sorts of shout-outs over here with the graffiti. They could have made this like a Kickstarter thing where, like, they don't need to, but if they had some kind of Kickstarter thing, they're like, oh yeah, well, you know, if you donate or whatever, then you can have your name and graffiti in the game or something like that. That'd be a cool little perk. One weird thing with this right here, looks like a, I mean, this is a light on the top of the little stand there, the wooden stand, but it used to be see-through on part of it. I think what Unreal is doing in some cases is it's having something so thin that it doesn't even render parts for optimization. But now it's fixed. But it used to be kind of weird. Deactivated O of 1. Great. Alright, then you can do this puzzle right here. More cacti. The funny thing is, you used to be able to scale this and then just jump over. You don't even have to do the puzzle. Here. So here, I usually just use the keyboard, but mouse is probably more quick. It's just the mouse isn't always in the place that I want it to be to start out. Hey, buddy. Going on through. So we've done the first puzzle. We've got a few more to go. We actually have 2 in this area that we'll have to do. Interestingly, the most important puzzle to do is the third puzzle. Sour lime flavor. Changes back to grape when you go into AR to match the color. So there are still some catch spots. But the third puzzle is most important. You actually only have to do the third puzzle to open up the door. You don't have to do 1, 2, and 3. That's not the criteria checks, but 3 is... You can't get to it without cheating, basically. So that's perfect. That's totally fine. For all intents and purposes and all that. Now if I go into AR, I get a little bit of a warning. Alert! I am picking up an anomalous entity in the Vanny network. Please ask this entity to leave the area immediately. If that doesn't work, it is best to exit AR mode and contact our 24-hour support line. You know, that's... It's one thing. One suggestion was to have Cassie say, please leave, or something like that. I mean, that's... Anyway, this is going to be futile. Useless to do that. Thanks, Helpy. If you look at the camera, you're going to see the door. And there's only one camera here, so you can go between cameras 1 and 2, or rather, the second station, cam 1 and cam 1, because there's only one camera. There we go. Confusing myself here. So the 2 nodes here, the 2 child nodes, you have the big old Monty head cut out. That's a big one right there. And then we have this barrel up front. Another point of interest. We have a wet floor bot we can deactivate. I'm going to go back into normal mode now. More graffiti over here. Say Bree, I think. Oh, Greg. Ha, that's way different. Okay, cool. Anyway, looking at graffiti, you got balloons. I don't think this used to be here actually, but those are cool little additions. Same with the cacti. I think those are relatively new as well. So we're going to do the puzzle. And these are basically hacking puzzles. Why did I just do that? Here. Alright, let's do this. Yes. Wow, I smart now. I'm going to take care of this Chica plush node before I get out of the mask mode again, though. So I'm doing 2 things at a time, and you see a piece of that puzzle turn blue. So if you look at the wires that go to and from, this one right here has been deactivated. It's also flashlight sensitive, so if you flash, you can see whether it's still needing to be deactivated or if it's actually active. Alright, doing one over here. Interesting factoid as well, used to be able to just walk right into... Okay, you still kind of can. The hitbox on that used to be really rough, but they've made that a whole lot better as well. Alright, we're going to do another puzzle. This is puzzle number 3 of the area. We're going to go around and over. What about now? Oh, look at that. The door's open. Neato. Alright, so we're good to go, right? Alright, let's just keep on walking through. Uh-oh. Secret way through there. So we gotta keep our distance. One thing, you used to be able to jump up here, then jump up here, go all the way around, jump into the middle of the level. There used to be a shortcut where you could jump through one of the areas, like one of the doorways, and you could get to all sorts of places. And then you could teleport through a wall. So there has been a lot to fix those little things. A lot of effort in this. So anyway, I hope you enjoy what has been made and all that, and I know people are always going to have critiques about the story and all that, and there's still some bugs left in the game. Those can be fixed more with patches and such, but I mean, the main gameplay, a lot of work was done. Ooh, a little warning from Helpy. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for potential AR traumas or lingering effects of antivirus programs on something carbon-based networks. So we are leaving the area. I will miss you, Hologram Monty, but not for long. Ooh, we got Chef Bot. What's up, Chef Bot? What you cooking up? Spider stew? Let's go. Ooh, fixing up the spider webs, ready to go. Another wet floor bot. Got Faz's Fizzy Station, and you have water, Sodaroni, light. That's a pepperoni flavored soda, right? Oh my goodness. I think there's merch now where you have earrings for Sodaroni. And I think there was one more. Was it Chica Chug or was it something else? But it might, I don't know. It should be Fizzy Faz of something, because we had the Fizzy Faz and Security Breach, the base game, for our speed improve, or I should say, our stamina improvements. That's what that did. Sodaroni, Chica Chug, Fizzy Faz, all sorts of flavors, so that's pretty cool. The Roxy flavor, the Chica flavor, the Monty flavor, and the Freddy flavor. That would be crazy if those became actual things. I would definitely try them out. Like, I'm not much of a soda drinker, but I definitely would try it out at the very least. Yeah. And if y'all soda drinkers, I know some of y'all probably like coffee and such. Some of y'all might just stick to dairy. Y'all just drink milk 24/7, or just water, or I don't even know. These are important questions to ask during a Five Nights at Freddy's walkthrough. Oh man. Laundry bin with a bunch of trash cans. Lovely. Lovely. I want my laundry done in that. That'd be great. It smell like garbage. Oh, and pizza! Sweet. Alright, see ya, Chef Bot. We're jetting out. One more check, though. Can you still... Okay, awesome. That one's fixed. Yes! Like, so many things have been fixed, though. Like, oh, man. Alright, alright, alright. So we're done with Monty Golf. Now we're going to go to the security hall. Or we're going to go to the security office. We're going to duck down. Bunny hop through some stuff. All sorts of messed up scenery over here. Not well taken care of. But what would you expect? Woo. Come on, get me, get me, get me! I ain't never scared. Alright, here. Claw marks. We got 3. We got 4. Triple slash, quadruple slash. That's 7. Secret lore unlocked! Where are my lore hunters? Over here. You have the, like, melted together ball pit balls. And then here, you can jam out some more. That's pretty cool. It's such a fun little touch, you know? Alright, here we go. We're going to open up this door with this conduit puzzle. I typically go to the most required... Like, the red's going to decrease faster, so you're going to want to do that. But, wow, that's actually really fast. So, here. Yes. So, I go the longest route and then the shortest route. But you can toggle between the two. You'll see me do that sometimes in this playthrough as well. But that will finish the puzzles pretty efficiently. You see this metal gate here, the magnetic gate, or what? No, it's not a magnetic gate. It's just a locked gate, I suppose. But there's no bolt going through, so it's maybe not standard. Anyway, I think that's probably where we're gonna go. So what we have here, unknown schedule, import pending, 6 a.m. It was 6 a.m. Good time. So business as usual. Location, Pizzaplex. Package number 36473281. Return. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Shopping. Green beans, lobster, mashed potato without the S, and then batteries. Oh, looks like we'll have some animatronic stew. Some lobster, green bean, potato, battery casserole. Remember Jimmy? Package number, another one. Another one. 11232776. Can't make out quite on the rest, but pizza. Chica would approve. I think we're good to go. Another coffee thing here. So now we're in the security office. Remember where we got the camera? The camera was funny in the initial game as well, because you could get that and flash and then hit escape and wait 15 seconds and you have another charge. But it was a big area of effect type of thing. If you had the Phaser Blaster, after the first few patches, it was, yeah, the time was decreased tremendously on the time it actually stalled out the animatronic that you hit. So it was much less useful after that. I thought it should be a little bit longer than what they changed it to, but I did not have any at all significance in any sort of decision on any of that. So that's personal preference. But all right, here. Let's come back to the puzzle. Like the mustache and monocle over here on Freddy, and ears. Ear. Just one. Maybe a sideburn. I don't even know. All right, let's do the puzzle. We're good to go. One key point here is you want to minimize your time in the AR mask if at all possible. After a few points are exceptions, you'll see in a little bit, but early in the game it's not as big a deal. Monty! Woo! The animation is quality, look at that. That is so cool. I like that part, that's really cool. Well done. So now we're in the warehouse room. It shows that we just came from the security office where Monty is chomping at the gate, trying to get through. Not doing a very good job, but at the same time, I admire his persistence. All right, here we go, here we go. Reminds me of the daycare. Huh, maybe a little foreshadowing. Wonder where we're gonna go next. Now we have a Nightmare On plush, AR Nightmare plush. There we go, no breach. So we got one more to go in this room. Big old propane tank. No propane accessories though. Don't have the whole Hank Hill treatment. You have the cloud cutout too, which is also in the daycare, and some more blocks here. And also, I guess the ball pit balls too are all pretty much a tell anyway, but an arcade can generally have a lot of those. So right here, we're gonna go to this tote. My totes deactivated the tote. So this fire extinguisher here used to have a date on it. And it wouldn't have made any sense. It was just kind of a stock thing, so they removed that. And that was a good move, because it wouldn't have made any sense at all. At all. At all. Alright. Now we're on the conveyor belt. Bunch of concrete. All that. We're going to solve another puzzle. Where's Vanna White? Alright, this one's super easy. Now that's a point of no return. It's interesting with this game as well. There are some points like this right here you can't backtrack. That is used, I think this is pretty obvious, as a method to deload one area and load in another, and it optimizes the performance quite a bit more than it would be if everything were still kept in memory. You notice here we have another little plushie there. Another unfortunate staff bot collapse right there. And we have some servers. Woo! So we are in the server room right before some place. Oh, I went too far there, too quickly. Do not despair. This is no dead end. Sometimes all you need is a new perspective. Check that camera station. All right, I think I will. Ooh.
Find the signal. Find it. The camera is the way forward.
It's gone!
You just noticed, Cassie? So now if you go back into normal mode, you see the TV is still there, but this is basically a TV door. It, in AR mode, can let you go through, but in normal mode, you still can't. So we're going to go back into AR mode, leave the server room to admire all its panels and lights and all that. Can't really interact with any of that, at least not now. There wouldn't really be a point. It would be kind of fun to tinker, but Here we are,
I
daycare.
walked through a big screen and now I'm in Superstar Daycare? No way this is real. That screen was there before I looked at the camera. I swear.
There's nothing to worry about. Everything appears to be perfectly normal. You must be seeing things. So, that's the end of Chapter 1 and the start of Chapter 2. I will be picking up the next video with Chapter 2, and we're going to go through the Superstar Daycare. So far we've seen the intro. We've seen the lobby, very dilapidated. We've seen the Glamrock gift shop, or Glamrock Gifts, the elevator shaft, the kitchen, the stairwell down to the Utilidors, or the Monty Chase area. And then we got scared by Monty down into Gator Golf. We went through the stomach room. We went through the main area. We played Monty's Gator Golf. I'm going to have to play that again so I get a better score than 14. And what else? Went up the stairs, took all the nodes down, and went through the door. So now we're in the daycare, and I wonder who we'll see. And I'm sure you've probably watched a bunch of playthroughs at this point. I went an hour 16 on the first chapter, going through very detailed. So I hope that at least some of you find that interesting. It's not going to be the style that most people are going to like. I will also say that I will do some speed runs, time dependent and all that, but that's at least the plan, you know. So Lord willing, we'll go through and get some speed runs done and all that, and I can go pretty screamingly fast through a lot of this. But for now, just enjoying all the work that's been done and just going through comprehensively. So I hope you enjoyed this part. We'll start with part 2, daycare, in next video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Peace. God bless you. Have a great day. And if you want to stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. I guess the subscription is probably the best way to stay tuned, and then you click the bell for notifications. But anyway, it's been a few months since I put out a video, so I'm glad to be back. Juggling World Championships, or World Juggling Championships, are done, and this whole process has been done too. I've been very busy, so work plus a lot of other stuff. So I hope it'll be worth it in the long run, and hopefully you'll enjoy. All right, thank you for watching. Next video. I'll see you next time.
Attention! This is Fredbear at Fast Command, reminding you that if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like, comment, and subscribe, ring the bell, do everything. It's complicated how YouTube makes things.